How helpless girlfriends leave strong men. In today's video, I would like to examine a certain relationship model that can pose some danger to men. I consult on relationship restoration issues. The need arises with destroyed relationships that collapse due to mistakes. Mistakes in choice and behavior, mistakes in underestimation. We'll talk about the last point, specifically about girlfriends who appeal to men's leadership qualities by showing themselves as helpless, fragile, silly, and defenseless. Naturally, seeing such defenselessness, a man immediately takes responsibility upon. Taking responsibility is very good for a man, and this isn't about that. This is about the fact that with such behavior, the vast majority of men significantly distort their adequate perception of the situation, initially making you feel significant. Later, the person gets a lever to control the other. Illusions and perception. The girlfriend shows stupidity in insignificant situations, and you start considering the girlfriend as potential that needs to be unlocked. Why potential? Simply because she's not stupid, and you see her intelligence. But alongside stands complete misunderstanding of some issues. You become her attending physician, her teacher, whose calling is to rid the person of minuses, making her ideal.
Well, I didn't even think about the fact that it's unpleasant for you that I hang out with other men.
Or this.
I didn't know that the fact that other men buy me cocktails would offend you.
When you see the girlfriend as more stupid than she is, the path to understanding the situation is closed to you and what's happening now and will happen next. You start teaching her and showing by examples how one should behave and how one absolutely shouldn't. And be sure, a girlfriend who uses this will always show you how smart you are and how much she didn't understand obvious things before. Significance. When you systematically teach the girlfriend, you drive yourself into a trap. You grow the girlfriend's significance because she listens to you, and your opinion is important to her, since every person's desire is to feel their significance. In turn, your significance for her almost always falls, since you each time show her insignificance while elevating yourself. By indirect signs, she sees your interest in her and the relationship. But one shouldn't forget that every person is the smartest for themselves. Her decisions are absolutely always logical for her. She understands them and can justify them to herself, and her significance grows from your investments in her education. You think that without you, she'll perish. At a certain moment, she feels power. So it's worth thinking, how can a person who is considered silly and whose thoughts are wrong show their significance? There's only one path: destruction of the other. And at the moment of realizing power, the girlfriend starts openly mocking. And every time you ask for forgiveness and crawl on your knees, she feels her significance. That's how we live. First, the man criticizes and tries to teach, and then the woman starts giving ultimatums, leaving, and getting the man's humiliation, proving to herself her own significance. Solution. If you meet a girlfriend and you start a relationship, be sure that you and the girlfriend are on the same level. Don't think that your situation is different, and the girlfriend wants you to take and lead her through life, teaching and instructing. Don't think that the person next to you is stupid and doesn't understand obvious things. If the girlfriend is over 15 years old, she's formed and doesn't want to change her position. Naturally, you see the situation differently, but you shouldn't impose your worldview on her. The desire to teach is one of the biggest mistakes in people's lives. Most men are protected from teaching the girlfriend in conditions where the girlfriend clearly makes it understood that she doesn't want to learn anything and is self-sufficient. But many girlfriends very skillfully show their defenselessness and desire for control from the man's side, and they're believed. And in the end, all the defenselessness turns out to be a Trojan horse, where the true character comes out only when significance toward her is already off the charts. Do they come back? It happens that the mistake is noticed when it's already too late, and the relationship is on the verge of breakup. Men almost always want to return such girlfriends. The most interesting thing is that they run from plain girlfriends, but are drawn to smart girlfriends who skillfully play at being silly. This is natural, after all. You subconsciously understand that the girlfriend isn't silly at all, but listens to you and catches every word. You see that she's ready to learn from you, and it seems to you that you're the most important person on earth. As for girlfriends, yes, they come back. You can always watch videos about this on the channel. The only thing is, when the cards are revealed, then when restoring relationships, it's important to get rid of the desire to teach and finally understand that before you is a player who has already outplayed you once, and you should learn from her, not her from you. P.S. Not all helpless girlfriends are playing. Some are really helpless, but some are playing. Worth remembering.